right. We're your co-hosts. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Jaleesa.
And as per usual, we just read Reddit stories and give you guys our opinions on them. But if you ever have Reddit stories you want us to read, you're more than welcome to send them to us. Okay. First one. Am I overreacting? I've been living with my mom while I undergo chemo, and I'm starting to think she's abusing me.
Oh.
Using a throwaway account for personal reasons, but for the last year and a half, I've been living with my mom after being diagnosed with a form of stomach cancer. It was still recently early, and I have some good odds, and it basically forced me to halt everything and focus slowly on healing. Here are some texts between us, just a small snippet of the day in the life. Here's way worse. I took videos of her screaming at me, yelling at night at the top of her lungs that I don't care about her or I'm killing her. I decided to move back in with her because cancer is expensive, and basically everything I had saved up has gone to it. The lack of energy, the chemo, it just kills me, and it's a struggle to even get up some days. My mother is all I have. I have some friends, of course, and they were the first I asked to crash with while I focused on healing, but nobody had room, so back with my mom I went. It's been hell. I feel like maybe I'm overreacting a bit, but I don't care. I just need to vent, or I'll explode. This has been hell. She's been bleeding me dry. Not only has she been basically guilt-tripping me into a life insurance package, just in case I don't make it, but she is guilt-tripping me to lie to the state for max food stamps. I have to do everything around the house. She sold my car and kept most of it for bills and rent. I'm beyond tired, my skin is bruising, and I'm dropping so much weight. I want to leave, obviously, but I'm backed in a corner of my own making, and due to cancer, I have no ability to leave financially, so I'm stuck with her in this never-ending hell. So see, these are some of the messages she said. So, the mom said, 2 cartons of Reds, 3 bottles of the large kind, bag of Fritos, 2 liter of Coca-Cola, toilet paper, the largest package. Please make you understand this order. I'm tired of having you to get the wrong things. Also, you need to unpack the stuff still in the car tonight before 9 p.m. I don't want to be woken up when I sleep. I'm getting really tired of it too. Then she said, I'm still at chemo. Wait, are you not picking me up? I can grab all these things after we get home. I'm just rested a bit. And then the mom said, oh, fuck me, I fucking forgot. I guess I'll get all this myself, but the car needs to be unpacked today. No ifs, ands, or buts. Then she says, when does your food stamps renew? It's declining. I need $100. The lady came by again, and since you won't work anymore, I need to make more money for the extra cost of you living here. I'll do everything myself. You're lucky someone took you in.
Oh.
I know, right? And then the OP responds saying, the 2nd of the month, but they emailed me about an appointment because I need to review it, and I don't want to keep lying to them, so I'm just going to tell them I'm living with you. Then the mom said, the fuck you are, we need the max. We need the max. Continue as usual, just tell them you're homeless, you don't work, I need the money to feed myself. I'm old. Okay, the mom said, and you are getting a lot of stress on me. The OP said, I don't want to get in trouble, but I can get into trouble for this, and it's been really freaking me out. I can't lose the state insurance I have. It's barely covering my chemo and my meds. You know I'm thankful. I do everything you ask. Then the mom said, you live under my roof. I have rules. The rules are, food stamps max, help me as much as you can since you won't get a job. Our neighbor went through chemo, and she still worked. God rest her soul.
Well, God bless her, too. The heck?
So this is just... There's 2 more updates to this, right? So after reading the first original post, what are your thoughts on it?
Man, this mom. The heck? She come from hell or what? Because...
Imagine finding out your daughter has cancer and she's like, you don't want to get a job, you want to help me. She's going through chemo. Chemo takes out a lot of energy from you.
No, yeah. God forbid my kid has chemo, I would not be like, get your ass up and go get a job already. I'm tired. You know what I mean?
Of this grandpa. Yeah.
Like, what the heck? That's freaking weird. You get up. I don't care if your raggedy butt is old. Get up and go get a job if you can't, like, support yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she is doing more than enough. She's giving you her damn food stamps. Dude, you didn't have those food stamps before she moved in.
Even because she said that the mom sold OP's car and then kept all the money that was made from it.
And obviously, you're not using your food stamps correctly because you got no business getting Fritos if you can't afford it.
Yeah. And
Fritos stamps be like $5, dude, bro.
And Fritos out of everything?
I know. With your nasty breath.
Okay, so second update. Unfortunately, last night was fall. I've somewhat sort of suspected my mom went through my stuff when I would leave for chemo or go to a cancer support group. But after I came home, a huge fight happened. She obviously went through my tablet and read a ton of what went down. And at this point, I don't care if she sees this too. All your suggestions, comments literally tore my eyes open. Even though I'm sick with cancer and for the most part stuck with her here, I'm immediately canceling my life insurance policy, coming clean with the food stamps about my living situation. I cannot let my moral guideposts stray me any further because I'm afraid of her verbal and physical outbursts. No matter what I need to do to focus on healing and immediately getting the hell out of here. I've added a password to my tablet and opened up a new bank account she can't access. Wish me luck and thank you for all the suggestions, love, support. And a lot of you asked me to DM you for this, or they have advice, but I literally can't send any new DMs with this new account. I think it only lets me send one DM per day. I can only receive, sorry. So then she also attached the text messages the mom sent to her after finding out that she had a Reddit post about her.
Okay.
So the mom said, "No, I won't fucking talk about it. You are embarrassing me in front of God knows how many people. What if someone in my church recognized me?"
It's always them church people, bro. I swear.
"Did you think about how this could affect me and how it could kill me? I could have a heart attack." And she spelled attack wrong.
I mean, I could have cancer.
Going through chemo,
Going through chemo.
"I could have a stroke. I have been sweating profusely from this. I think I'm sick."
Oh, me too.
"Because you decided to share my text with you and make me look bad. I'm your fucking mother who is letting you live here. You think your cancer affects just you? You brought nothing so far. Of course I asked for help with food and errands. I can't even come home. I will stay at this hotel until I figure out what to do with you."
Then stay in that dumb hotel.
Dude,
The audacity. Like, your kid is going through freaking chemo, has cancer, and you're acting like that?
This is crazy.
Why would you even want to add stress to your child after going through chemo?
Okay, final update. Final update to what's been happening with my mom. I just want to say thank you to everyone and all the suggestions, love, and support. I can see that I was being abused and used for way too long, and I should solely focus on healing. This is going to be scary. I'm terrified, but also relieved that I'm finally out of this situation. We had an insane fight when she came home about the post and me threatening to change my life insurance policy, and also informed the food stamps agency about her lies. I can't live like that anymore. I can't be verbally and physically abused when I need to focus on healing. And this is the post of the text messages that she showed to. So the mom, this is just all of what the mom said to her. "I don't care about what random people on the internet think. I have rules in my house. I'm sick too. I have high blood pressure. I have migraines, and you and your mob of idiots are going to kill me. Your mother would die if this continues, so I cannot. You cannot stay here. You owe me however for this. Leave your food stamps here. Don't be foolish. I'm old and can't work. I put up dealing with you in all your appointments and picking you up from your support bullshit. But you're able to complain on the internet. You're gone. Go live with your internet people. See how they like having to deal with all the appointments, cranking the heat because you're always cold. That cost me money. See if they can handle it. You'll come running back to me begging. You're gone. Leave. Find someone to drive you. I won't die because you're killing me." Dude, this mom is crazy.
She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna die," when your whole trial over here is fucking die. Like,
I feel like it didn't even click in my head that the mom was pressuring the daughter to take out a life insurance policy.
She's just caring about the money. She is narcissistic. She's a manipulator.
And a gaslighter.
A gaslighter, and she's greedy on top of it.
Dude, she is. She said, "I have high blood pressure and migraines." Girl!
You're giving me high blood pressure by reading this.
Basically, everyone here has that too. Like, what?
The hell? How are you gonna treat your whole kid like that? That's so weird.
Dude.
Get out of my house. Matter of fact, leave your food stamps here. I need my Fritos.
Oh my god.
Freaking weirdo.
Yeah, the top comment said, "High blood pressure, migraines, no money, but asked you to pick up cigarettes for her. What a lunatic. You are not her keeper. Change your life insurance policy, take your food stamps, and get the heck out."
For real.
Someone said she's comparing her high blood pressure to cancer.
No, seriously, dude. She's so psycho.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's so crazy to think how many crazy people there are out there.
I'm telling you. It be the old people, bro. The old people be
What's
manipulating.
that generation called?
Boomers.
Is it boomers?
Boomers.
Yeah, there's a certain generation where they think because you're their parent, you owe them everything.
Get the fuck.
You
Ain't
wouldn't be
nobody
here
told you to
without
have
me.
me.
For real.
I'm saying this mom, she does not need to be acting like that. Your whole kid has cancer. You should be there helping your kid. Not because it's just your. I'm saying not because you just want to, but it's because it's your kid. Like, I will, like, for sure be helping my kid with anything they need. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The heck?
Dude, that's so crazy. And to think, too, like, this is your whole kid. Like, what if they don't survive from cancer? Like, this is going to be your last moments with them?
Like, have you even, like, has it clicked to your head that, like, your kid has cancer?
And stomach cancer? That's crazy.
God forbid you gotta pay for the heat because your
I-
kid's cold.
I mean, all cancers are crazy, but I know, like, the stomach cancer, like, doesn't that the one where, like, it makes your stomach literally bloat up so much?
I think so.
And
I
then
don't
you
know.
get really skinny, though.
Yeah. That's crazy though. This mom's crazy. I feel bad for you. I hope your cancer goes away and that you move far away from this individual.
Mm-hmm.
And that's someone you must put boundaries up with. You don't need them in your life. They're toxic and crazy.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one. Am I overreacting? 6 months pregnant, and I think my husband is cheating on me. I don't really know how Reddit works for this or if this is the right place to post, but I just need to get this out somewhere. This is maybe too long of a Reddit post, so I apologize. I, 26 female, married my husband, 37 male, 4 years ago.
Wait, what?
Wait, she's 26 and married a 37-year-old? So she was 4 years ago, so she was 22, and she married a 33-year-old?
That's nasty.
Anyways. We met at a wedding when I was 20, and he was 31. She's
Yeah.
not even of age to drink.
Yeah, weird for that. She can't even get in the club. He said, "Wait outside with the car." The heck?
Okay, he completely swept me off my feet. My parents hated the idea at first, the age gap and all, but when they met him, they were instantly charmed. Within a year and a half into dating, we were married. My husband is what people call a catch. He's an investment banker. Now I know why she married him.
It's all about the Benjamins.
He's tall, clean, not bad looking, and rich.
Hello.
Okay. 21-year-old me was head over heels and believed there was no one better than him. His family is very traditional. 2 months into the marriage, she started hinting about grandkids, and my husband suddenly became obsessed with me getting pregnant. He constantly pushed me into raw sex and kept talking about babies. I was 22 and wanted to focus on my career, but I also didn't want to disappoint him. My girlfriend said he probably just had a birding kink and told me to get on birth control so he could have his fun without the risk. I still got pregnant, and I was devastated. I didn't want to be a mom. I had just started working, and my whole life my mom told me I ruined her body and her life by being born.
Okay, bad mother. The hell?
Yeah, what the hell? I didn't want to feel like that about my kid. I thought about an abortion, but my husband was so happy I decided to keep the baby. He pampered me so much, I didn't even know how to feel. His parents showered me with gifts, and when I delivered, he bought me a Range Rover as a push present.
Okay.
Okay. I quit my job, became a wife and a mom, and somehow started liking the triad wife thing I used to hate. He provided for us, took care of us, and made me feel safe. When our daughter turned 1, his family started pressuring us to have another baby. I said no. I had just got my body back. My husband actually respected that, and things started staying steady for a while. But around March this year, I started feeling the spark die. He came home late, barely touched me anymore. I asked my friends about it, and they told me to try for another baby. So I planned a date night and just let him do whatever he wanted to me. For weeks after that, he couldn't keep his hands off me. 3 weeks later, I was pregnant again, and he was over the moon. When I hit 4 months, my pregnancy was a high risk because of a cervical insufficiency, and I need to reduce all sort of physical activity. I was also advised to avoid having sex. I'm 6 months pregnant now, and I think he's cheating on me. He has a hotel membership near his office for when work stretches too long, and he's been staying there a lot. The gifts have started again, and he keeps pushing me to go shopping for the baby and for myself. I think he's trying to distract me. He's also suddenly super protective of his phone in a way he never was before. I have no job experience, no assets, and we have a prenup. If I leave, I lose everything, including my daughter. Everyone loves him, my parents, my friends, his parents. I feel like I built my life around him, and now he's slipping away. I have nothing. Only one of my girlfriends is actually sensible, and she says I should confront him, but I'm scared. If I end up offending him, I'll lose everything. Edit. I have a degree in architect, but it's a job that pays well only when you have experience about the prenup. We signed a normal prenup that mostly protects his family's previous wealth. Through the prenup, I would get a decent payout, but I, and my friend whose husband is one of the husband's lawyers, think that if I upset my decision to leave, my husband is very capable of pulling some strings and screwing with the law. My main concern is my daughter and my unborn child. Through both pregnancies, were initially by choice, I've come to love my children dearly. My husband's parents, as I mentioned, are very traditional. They're also extremely sexist, so if my unborn child is a boy, there's absolutely no way they will let me have custody.
You wanted to marry the 31-year-old, right?
You wanted the age gap, you wanted the rich man. This is crazy.
Yeah, marry rich men cut with prenups.
They do. But I feel like when it comes to prenups, you gotta like negotiate. She kind of just accepted everything,
Because she was so young.
so she doesn't get anything. She
Yeah.
loses everything, which is crazy to think.
You know, even at that age, your frontal lobe's not even developed.
But even says in the prenup that if she leaves him, she even loses the kids. Why would you ever agree to that?
Yeah, she's tripping.
Not saying that like you're already thinking you're gonna be divorced with him, but it's like, why would you ever agree to that though?
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Who was your lawyer?
It's his friend. That's her lawyer.
I thought it was her friend's husband.
Actually, wait, I think you're right about that.
But at that time.
Yeah, it's her friend's husband. Her friend's husband.
Yeah, but he went over it right now while thinking about whether or not to separate from him. I'm saying at that time, right before you signed, who was your lawyer? Who advised you to sign this?
Dude, yeah, this is crazy.
Because they should be fired. Because that was not good advice.
Dude, this is not, no. Because she even said too that although like she would be given a payout, that she was advised by a lawyer that he could still like
pull some strings
and change that.
Honestly, yeah. I just feel like when you I'm not even trying to excuse it, but it's gonna sound like an excuse. But when you marry rich and you're so young, you have to realize, think about it. Why does he want me? I'm so young when he can have any woman his age. He likes them young because they're easier to manipulate.
Yeah.
And now you're the whole wifey, you're the whole mom. So now he's gonna pull someone that's younger than you now because that's what he likes. Hello, look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Once you hit 25, he dumps your ass and goes back to the 17-year-old and starts the process all over again. But my point is, these men, like, when they like something like that, that's all they stick to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you're no different. Yeah, you got the ring, but now you got this attached to you. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. It really is. But, like, this is why it kind of sucks. Like, when you completely stop working and, like, you don't have anything, which is okay. If you don't want to work because you want to be with your children, that's wonderful, right? But I feel like you also should always, regardless if you work or not, always have some funding on the side, like, that they're not aware of.
Yeah.
Just because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, maybe she should start putting money on the side.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because it's unfortunate now that you feel like you're trapped. No one should ever have to feel that way.
And they got married only a year and a half of dating.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't know someone enough for that.
You actually don't fully know someone until you hit 3 years.
There you go. My point was just proven.
Yeah. But even you can be with someone for so many years and then you're like, oh my God, it's like I never even knew you. The fact that you did this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is unfortunate that that's happening to her, but
I know, this sucks.
Hey, fuck it. Leave.
Start building up that money and then eventually leave him.
Get yourself a good lawyer where you can fight for your kids.
Yeah.
That's about it. All right. Next story. My boyfriend, 43-year-old male, has me, 29-year-old female, feeling like I'm going insane. I, 29-year-old female, have been living with my boyfriend, 43-year-old male, for almost 2 years now. About a year and a half ago, I caught him cheating on me with his ex-girlfriend who, despite what he says, I know he's still in love with her. I've seen their messages literally telling her that he still loves her and always will, talking about how he wants to have sex with her, and then he'll say, I'm OTW on the way. I've seen their texts of them sending sex videos to one another that he had and just very recently saved to his photo library in his phone. He used to share his location with me, and I would see him at her house for hours at a time when he thought I was sleeping. When I confronted him about this, he was just saying, I don't love that bitch. You're the only girl I want to be with. Or something like, if you can't trust me and believe that I only love you, then maybe this isn't going to work out. Incredibly manipulative. It's like every single time something happens, his go to move is always just to give up and let me go. Or he'll just keep lying and say that I'm tripping and there's nothing going on. The thing is that stumps me here that I have a very expensive habit that he pays for. So why would he willingly continue pay for something while he's cheating on me instead of just breaking it off with me so that he doesn't have to sneak around behind my back and stay broke because of me? The way he does it all makes me feel like I'm going crazy, and he's just really playing with me like that, like I'm a total idiot. I just need to know if I'm actually crazy for saying this and staying with him after all that he has done.
What is up with all these manipulator stories we're reading today?
I know, but I'm like, what's your crazy expensive habit?
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm like,
She didn't say. It kind of confused me, but I'm like, okay, girl, what you got going on?
The easy solution is just to leave him.
Yeah.
Duh.
Girl.
You already caught him sending explicit videos to another girl.
That's just
Duh.
crazy. And the fact that he literally says, I don't love that B. You're the only girl I want to be with.
Obviously, she ain't the only one you want to be with if you're sending explicit videos to another girl.
Yeah. And then if he's so quick to be like, then let's just break it off. Girl, he doesn't want to be with you.
He doesn't want to be with you.
He doesn't care about you. You're just there.
Don't ever let a man tell you twice that he doesn't want to be with you.
Oh, that's true. All right. Let me see what the comments say. Oh, someone said, please find some self-respect and leave. This is not going to turn out well. You'll be okay eventually.
Damn, they didn't have to comfort her like that.
Yeah, I know, right? Someone's like, girl, what are you doing? Because you're putting out and he likes the thrill of sneaking around. Have some self-respect. Move on from this relationship. I have secondhand embarrassment from you.
Dude, no, yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, girl, like she literally, I mean, he literally told you he basically didn't want to be with you. He's basically doesn't care that you're seeing his location, that he's with this girl. Like, yeah, have some self-respect and get out of there. He does not care about you. You're right there at home boo-hooing by yourself while he's over there clapping some cheeks. So do yourself a favor and go get your cheek clap and move on.
Oh my god. I'm over here listening, like I'm like invested, like okay. And they say clappy cheeks, I'm like
that's not motivational? I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm trying to give you that, that hype speech.
Imagine you're listening to our podcast. You're just driving to work, right? In the morning. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. And they just hear you say clapping cheeks.
I'm just agreeing with the comment.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's like, dude, is this just financially related? Like, move on.
I think maybe she's staying with him because he's like financially supporting her expensive habit.
Girl.
And now I'm curious what this expensive habit is.
Me too. I want to know what it is.
Or then get your
money. Because whatever it
money.
is, sell it so you can get money.
True. Just got a sugar daddy.
Someone's like, hello, look at the age gap. Next.
Wait, what's the age gap?
I don't know. Now I had to go back up. I forgot. Oh, he's 43. She's 29.
Ew!
Girl, not you liking that wrinkly booty. Move on.
Ew.
I can't.
Dude,
I can't.
There's just like certain age gaps where I'm just like, like 10 and above. I'm sorry. That's just nasty.
I think so too.
Some of these celebrities I'd be seeing where it's like friggin' 25 and like 50. I'm like, ew.
It makes me wonder, like, why can't the 50-year-old just pull someone his age? Why do they have to go with someone much younger? because they're very manipulative.
Dude, like Cher, the famous singer. I think she's like what, 58?
I don't even know who that is. Who?
You know Cher.
I swear I don't.
Look up Cher. Julie, you know Cher.
I do know who that is.
See?
I didn't know her name.
How old is she? Wait, how old is she?
She is 79. No way.
Okay.
That's the devil.
Anyways,
Why does she look like that?
my point of saying this, she's that old. I think her boyfriend is in his 20s or 30s.
I mean, she does look good for her age.
No, but that's nasty.
No, it is, but she looks good.
That's a 20+ year age gap. That's like me dating someone who's
She's
like
a singer? She has good music?
Julie.
I swear to God.
Yeah, she's a singer.
I've never heard her.
That's a lie.
What did she sing?
I can't remember in the moment, but I know if I were to show you one of her songs, you'd be like, "Oh
Maybe.
yeah, I know."
If she's
that
been
song.
around that long, maybe yes, I have heard her.
You have.
Okay. My 29-year-old boyfriend won't stop watching porn, even though I, 21-year-old female, have expressed repeatedly that I'm not okay with it. What are you, 15?
Dude, there's some weird men in these stores.
I cannot. All right. I had been in an on and off relationship with my boyfriend for almost 4 years already. From the beginning, I have made it clear that I do not watch porn and I do not want to be in a relationship with someone that does. I understand some couples are different, but this is my boundary. I think that part of the reason I have an issue with him watching porn is that he doesn't want to have sex with me most of the time when I try. That in itself is totally fine. I understand that everyone is horny all the time. It just really hurts me when I ask him if he wants to have sex and he says no, just so that he can go to the other room and get off on strangers on the internet. We have had several conversations / arguments about the subject. We decided to get back together about a year ago, and I told him that I would end the relationship if I ever found out he was using porn to get off. He told me he understood how he had hurt me before and he hadn't used porn in months. Since then, I have found out that he has an iPhone 5 separate times. I will look through his Reddit history and see tons of videos. When I confronted him, he said he didn't do it or that he just didn't remember doing it. He decided that he will go to counseling once we had enough money to pay for it, and he hasn't done it yet. I've decided to trust him, and I looked into his other phone in a couple months, but today I did. In his settings, it shows that he has visited Pornhub today, right after I left the house for an appointment. I'm distraught at the point that I don't know what to do. I feel like if I confront him, he's just going to say another excuse and the cycle just repeats itself. At this point, I'm just so emotionally and mentally exhausted by this that I don't know if I should even continue this relationship. I would love to hear some outside perspectives on this. Is there any hope for this relationship still?
Girl, just leave.
Someone's like, you've been on and off with this man for 4 years and you're only 21 at the moment.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If you want to be with someone who doesn't watch porn, maybe you should find someone who doesn't watch porn.
Yeah. She was 17 when she started dating him. He was 25.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's the age? Wait.
She's only 21 at the moment.
But he's 29?
Yes.
Honestly, what's wrong with him?
Every story we have read today, it's been like such a young female.
Dude, it's been like either manipulator or like really nasty age gaps.
Someone's like, your boundary is not his boundary. When someone crosses your boundary, that is your cue to just move on.
Yeah.
Like,
or find someone who wasn't a pedophile and didn't date you when you were 17.
There's honestly no reason why someone in their 20s, especially mid to late 20s, should be dating a freaking teenager. Legal age does not mean appropriate age.
Dude, that's so nasty. I saw a video one time on TikTok where it was like a 19-year-old dating like a 43-year-old.
And she's pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. He's like white, right?
Yes.
And she's Mexican or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's so
Dude, I'm
disgusting.
like, that's just nasty.
Mm-hmm. You know, personally, I feel like a relationship where one partner doesn't like porn and the other does, it's not gonna work out. Either both of you guys are into it or both of you guys are not.
Yeah.
Because then it's always gonna be like that. And I just feel like also like I don't know, because like at what age are you just too old to be watching stuff like that? Like you're a whole grown ass man watching porn. Like get it? I don't know, like I don't know, right? But my point is like whenever I think of like someone watching porn, I guess, you think of like someone, I don't know, college years? I have no idea.
I think of someone in their college years.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're a grown ass man with a grown ass job. What are you doing going home, sneaking off, trying to do something like that?
Just
and
go
then
do it with who you're with.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then now like you're telling her you don't even want to be with her like that. You don't want to be intimate with your female. Like
He doesn't find her attractive
yeah.
anymore.
And she's only 21 years old. At this point,
This
like,
is her prime time.
yeah, like at this point, why are you stressing over something like this? Like, you're dating a whole little boy, basically.
Dude,
like,
yeah.
move on, go live your life. You're literally still, those are still your college years. 21, you're barely graduating or you're still in college. Go live your college life. Go do whatever you're doing. Go date around. Why are you worrying about a man who's not willing to stop porn, like watching porn for you? He doesn't even want to touch you or anything, and he's going off to the next room, doing all that to complete strangers, and he keeps telling you that he's going to stop when obviously he's not. He's hiding it on his phone. Like, why do you even want to start a relationship if you're, especially like if you're gonna end up getting together, like married? Why do you want to start something like with that much, like that many problems already? Like you obviously set your boundaries and he obviously did not respect them, so move on. Show him that your boundaries are like worth taking serious for. So
yeah, she's 21. Leave him. You're in your prime time. Go to the club. Go party. Be single for a while. You've been with him on and off for 4 years. Just be single.
And the fact that he was 25 when you were only 17, he obviously likes little ass girls. So do yourself a favor and move on from this pedophile.
Dude, yeah, that's so nasty. She's not even 18. Even if she was 18, that's still weird.
Yeah, someone's like, the porn isn't even the issue. The issue is that you have multiple occasions expressed that you're not okay with something, and he stated multiple occasions that he's not going to do it, and he's actively still doing it to the point that it's causing you guys to break up. Since then, you have caught him doing the exact activity over and over again, and you have not broken up with him. What does this tell you? It tells you that he obviously does not respect you. He doesn't fear you. He doesn't think you have any backbone to follow up with what you said. You're telling him you're going to have your convictions, it doesn't matter, and that he's gonna continue violating those convictions because you do nothing about it. Personally, I think that having a problem with an adult material is silly. One of the quickest ways that you can find out if a man is willing to lie and ask you if he's using porn is that he says yes, and you might be able to trust him. But if he says no with a straight face, that should tell you that he's not trustworthy. He's like, I understand it sounds exaggerated, but it's just that. He's like saying like if he's willing to lie to you for something so silly with a straight face. But as I said, the porn is not the issue. The issue is that he does not respect you, and you have given him no reason to respect you either, obviously. And despite what he has said above all that, and not wanting to be with a partner who uses porn is perfectly fine. But to take a stance on that, you'll be limited to your pool of accepting partners, obviously, because a lot of people prefer porn, but that to stand your ground. So if there's any hope in this relationship, no. What happens is that you give ultimatums and you don't follow through, then obviously they're going to lose respect for you. Respect is earned, not just given, and you're obviously letting them walk all around your boundaries. Whatever boundaries you lay down from here on out, he will just continue to ignore because it's just a cycle at this point. So that basically that is not getting into anything very problematic, but the age gap is something to look into, especially knowing your current age. Is the fact that you started dating 4 years ago, meaning that you were 17 and he was only 25, so that should tell you something.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
These age gaps are weird.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I agree with that, man. That the fact that the porn is not even the issue. The issue is that you keep stating that something like it's clearly bothering you. He keeps stating that he's going to stop doing what's clearly bothering you. He continues to do it. He's lying to you over something so silly. So what else is he capable of lying about? And it's like, why are you talking about this silly little topic? Like, let's just move on. Like,
I feel like there's so much. One, you haven't had a constant relationship with this man.
exactly.
Two, he freaking dated you when you were still a whole child and he was in his mid-20s. 3, he's doing porn when you've already like expressed that you don't like it, and he continues to lie to you about it. And he even told you straight to your face he doesn't like you or want to be with you. So
yeah, and not just that, like you continue setting this boundary that you don't want him to do something. He keeps telling you okay. He's showing you that he doesn't care what you're saying. Either you move on, stop being with this guy, or just shut up and accept it, because obviously you're not going to do shit about it.
yeah.
So quit whining or move on. One of the two. Those are your only two options.
Yeah, I think she needs to be single and thrive being a
no, for sure. But my point is, if you're not going to do anything about it, then don't say anything.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then it comes down to it, you're not doing this and you're not doing that. The same thing when a man's constantly cheating on you. You can't be like, if you cheat on me one more time, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. He's going to keep cheating on you because obviously you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So obviously he's going to play with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So be about it. And that's that. That's the TED Talk for the day. Be about it or shut up. Shut up. That's it.
Be about it. You're not clocking it right now. Be about it.
Hey, for real. Anyways, that's the end of today's episode. That was episode 9. So, like we said on every episode, what have we said? Like on every episode, we have TikTok, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Sisters Spilling Tea.
Yes, very active on Instagram and TikTok.
Yes.
So go give us a follow. You know, drop us some of your stories.
Yes.
Your inputs and everything like that.
And that's that. Thank you.
Bye.